You are now watching Cyrus Speaks. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Cyrus Speaks. I am your host, Cyrus Haru, and today's episode, the title is going to be Don't Die as Potential. The reason I chose this topic, is something that's very near and dear to me. You know, as you can tell, I've been going for a little minute. I've been on a little hiatus. I needed a little bit of time to really, get some things squared away in my life, get to a point to where I can, get back to making these podcasts, and in the time that I was gone, it's actually been about a year at this point. It was last September, I think, when I did one of my last podcasts, and a lot has transpired, in my life during that time. Not negative things, just, like really just observing the world and how everything has changed. I'm in a different mind space. I've read a lot of books, watched a lot of other podcasts, sharpen my mind. Just, grew a lot as a person. Just been working a lot, working on myself, and just trying to evolve as a person, and done a lot of that through self-development. And, that really relates and resonates with this topic so much because, I just realized that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to die as, just potential. Like, oh, I had the potential to do this or I had the potential to do that, but never actually did it. I remember watching, it was this one podcast, I think, by this guy named Eric Thomas, really influential dude, man. One of the best motivational speakers out, and he was like, you want to see some of the richest people ever, look at a gravesite. It's a lot of people that had potential, but they never did anything with it, and it's like a lot of people went to the grave with, riches with inside of them, a lot of times people get riches confused with, like financial gains, but it's much more than that. It's much broader than that. It's one of those things that's intrinsic to, who you are. Too many people don't get a chance to really explore who they really are, who they're capable of being. You got people that, they might have, would have been the world's greatest painter or, greatest musician, or, they might have had an invention in their mind that they wanted to use, to transform the world that we live in, into a better existence. But they never got the chance to really explore that, and I think that's a travesty for all of us, honestly. There's just so much that we don't know. There's probably cures to diseases, that people went to the grave not being able to tap into it, and finding the answers. But they might have been that person that was capable of thinking the proper way, to be able to come up with that solution. It's so crazy. I see people just in my life, people that I think are phenomenal people. They just never had the chance to really do what they're actually good at doing, and they're just living a mundane life. And I'm like, dang, man, like I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that like let time escape me. I don't want to be that person that, let fear of failure escape, like not escape me, but, the fear of failure, kind of like trap me and hold me, to a limitation. I want to explore all the facets of my greatness as possible. We only got one life. Like I tell people all the time, man, we only got one life to live. A lot of people are out here acting like we gonna get another spin at this. I mean, we might, but I don't think it might be in the same capacity. Plus, I'm not gonna gamble on what I don't know. I know right now, I'm here right now. You know, I got so many things that I want to be able to contribute to the world. You know, like doing these podcasts, like I'm dropping knowledge on a lot of things that, you know, some people, they might have spoke on them, they might have hinted to them, you know, but I feel like I got a unique perspective on a lot of this stuff, and I can just bring something new to the table, you know, in terms of being able to influence people to just, you know, look at things a certain way, to just really give things a little bit more of an examination, you know, like look more deeper into your life, you know, just going back to, you know, people being in like a mundane routine, man. Like you got folks that they just are living to work and working to live. You know, that's not what we was sent here to do, man. I'm telling you, like I feel like a lot of people have allowed um, societal uh, goals to distract them from their own personal goals, their own personal dreams, wants, and desires. You know, you can't do that, man. You really can't. Like you'll end up missing out on some of the greatest opportunities ever, just because you're allowing yourself to not focus on the fact that we are here right now, we're live right now, you know, and you got things that's in your mind that you want to try to do. You need to do it right now, you know. I mean, look, I took a year off from doing this, you know, because I got distracted chasing, you know, chasing a bag, you know, getting caught in a day-to-day grind, you know, allowing, you know, that lack of motivation to steer me away from doing something that I know I should be doing. You know, I want to leave a large body of work behind when I leave this planet, and I can't do that if I'm afraid to step out of that comfort zone and, you know, push the ball forward. I can't do that. You know, I gotta put the work in, you know, and that's something else that a lot of people aren't willing to do now. Because you got so many ways to avoid putting the work in now, because it's just so many ways to avoid it, you know, because technology has simplified so many things, and it's also taken away a lot of people's ability to be as creative as they once was, you know. But you can't let that stop you, man. You can't let that stop you, you know. So, like I said, man, you know, don't die as potential. You know, I swear, like, there's people that I know that were phenomenal basketball players, phenomenal football players. They would have been stars if they got in the league, you know, but for one thing or another, you know, probably got distracted, or, you know, didn't have that extra level of ambition to, like, you know, push through to that next level, you know. Great musicians that I've known, you know, I've known some jazz musicians, man, that, you know, had real talents. I'm like, dang, you know, you should do something with it, you know, and they just chalked it up to, you know, like, oh, this is just a little side hobby, you know, and time then eluded them, you know. Got people, man, that's not doing what they are capable of doing out here. You know, I want to see people reach their full potential. You know, don't leave nothing behind. You know, don't leave no stone unturned. Cause I'm telling you, man, you only get one spin at this. You don't want to be that person that's, you know, 80, 85 years old, laying on your deathbed, and you looking back like, damn, you know, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have did that. You know, I keep hitting this mic. It's a new setup, by the way. I hope y'all like it. You know, I know my vocals probably sound a little bit better. A lot of people was hitting me up before on some of the earlier podcasts, like, oh man, you know, you should get a new mic set up and everything. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I invest a little bit of money, you know, so I can get the message to you a little bit more cohesively, you know. But yeah, you know, you don't want to be that person that's 80, 85, you know, laying on your deathbed, you know, talking about what you wish you would have did. You know, I want to be that person that's looking back over the memories, like, have a whole scrapbook of things that I did and accomplished, and, be like, dang, I did it all. I mean, it's impossible to do everything that you want to do, but I want to be like, damn, I'm fulfilled. I'm good. Like I'm not wanting for nothing. Like I took it as far as I could take it. You know what I'm saying? So whoever's out there listening to this, I hope it touched you. I hope it reached you and inspires you to get out there and actually go for something great. So till next time, holla at y'all. Hit me up on like Instagram, or you can hit me up on here in the comments. Definitely hit the subscribe button. I want as many people to subscribe as possible. Man, I keep hitting this thing. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm getting used to it. But yeah, want as many people as to subscribe as possible, so y'all can stay up to date with some of the new information and stuff that I'm putting out here, man. So till next time, peace.